Hello guys and welcome back to our channel. Today we're gonna talk about world records in freediving and more specifically about world records in a pool. These numbers seem super crazy for me. They seem unreal, however they are real. And before we continue, my name is Sergey, I'm a freediving instructor trainer, and on this channel I'm helping you to become a better freediver. So in a pool freediving we have 4 disciplines. It is a static apnea, it is a dynamic no fins, dynamic bifins and dynamic with a monofin. And we have 2 organizations which organize this freediving competition. It is AIDA and CMAS. So we have world record holders in each discipline, both in AIDA and CMAS. So let's start with AIDA. For male freediver, AIDA world record in static apnea, it is 11 minutes 35 seconds. Can you believe in this? And then the CMAS number is slightly smaller, it's 10 minutes 45 seconds. For female freediver AIDA it is 9 minutes 2 seconds, and CMAS again a little bit less, it is 8 minutes 53 seconds. Again, as I told you before, crazy numbers. I don't know how someone can hold the breath for 11 minutes 35 seconds. And by the way guys, do you know what is the national record in your country in static? If you know, let me know in comments. Okay, the next discipline is dynamic no fins. This is a kind of purist dynamic discipline. In this discipline, freediver don't use fins, arm and the legs. This is a kind of the same technique what in swimming they call it breaststroke swimming. So it's pretty similar, especially the leg kick. So dynamic no fin in AIDA it is 244 meters, 133 in CMAS. For female freedivers it is 191 in AIDA and 196 in CMAS. Again, crazy numbers if you're thinking that these freedivers swimming underwater without any fins, without nothing, just arms and legs. Okay, the next discipline is the dynamic bifins. This is a relatively new discipline in AIDA. This discipline was introduced only in 2019, if I am correct. So this is probably the reason why maybe these numbers is still not super big. I mean, they're big, but maybe compared to the next discipline they're not that big, because there was no competition before that. So maybe there's not that many freedivers was training this discipline. So maybe in the future we're gonna see bigger numbers. Okay, dynamic bifins AIDA 250 meters and CMAS 257 meters. For female freedivers is 208 meters for AIDA and 228 meters for CMAS. And the last discipline, the pool freediving, it is like a longest discipline where you can see the biggest numbers, biggest numbers. It is dynamic with a monofin. The AIDA it is 300 meters and CMAS 316 meters. So this milestone, dynamic more than 300 meters, was finally passed, because it was a big speculation, is it humanly possible or not. But now, as you can see, dynamic with a monofin, 316 meters CMAS. As far as I remember, it is done by Matheus Malina. Hopefully I'm correct, I think so. So for AIDA, for female 257 and for CMAS 253. As you can see, the numbers are really crazy. Freedivers training really seriously to achieve these numbers. I'm not recommending you, if you're a beginner intermediate freediver, to training that hard. However, if you continue your training over the years, then there is always the chance that you're gonna be one of the freediver who beat the next world records. Okay guys, this is it. Hopefully the video was useful. If it was useful, don't forget to click the like button, and I will see you next time.